Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's day 12 of marching into the month of March. Proverbs and what it says about narcissistic, abusive, toxic partners, relationships that we have. It's evening. Today, this almost didn't happen because we were having a blackout. However, this journey is important, not only for me, but also for the people who are listening, the people who are following. Today, let's not deal with too much. So Proverbs 12. Proverbs 12 says a couple of things, and one that stands out so much is what I have said. I think I also mentioned it yesterday. The narcissistic, toxic, abusive partners are not only men, but women also. And today, Proverbs 12 compares a nagging woman to the decaying of bones. Imagine that. Like a nagging woman. A nagging woman, it's not like how society describes it. That it's a woman who's going to keep asking you, babe, take the trash out. Babe, take the trash out. I keep telling you to take the trash out. Do this, do the other. Do. Please. No. Nagging is one who's not going to give you peace, your peace of mind. Is one who's going to track you down wherever it is that you're at. Is one who's going to let you not have your boys' night because they are there monitoring everything you do, everything you say, what you wear, how you wear it, what you say, how you say it. Who's your friend? What are the places that you're supposed to go to? What do you eat? How do you appear, or how do you carry yourself? You have to fit into their every standard, and everything about you has to tick their boxes. And if you're slaking on one end or in one place, you will not hear the end of it, because they can strip you naked while you watch. So a nagging is not the one who's going to just keep requesting, but it's also one who's not going to let you grow financially, spiritually, emotionally, socially, psychologically, because they are always on your back. Finances, it's how much have you gotten, and they take it away from you, and it's going to be about what they can build and not to benefit you or your family, but it's about them. It's the kind of woman that you're going to ask out, and she's going to come with like 10 of their friends and expect you to pay despite them knowing your financial state or even not knowing it. It's a person who will think, how do we spend the money instead of how do we invest it? So when you think, or when you hear, or when you say your woman, your wife is nagging, kindly think again. Because also when you look at decaying bones, decaying bones is like you're dead. Like you need amputation if you have, even in your little finger, if you get hurt and it gets to the bone and your bones start decaying, it's like having cavity inside of you on your whole body. So not only are you weak, not only are you fragile, but also you stink, because it's systems of you rotting. So imagine what it is that an nagging woman is being described with. Now, why would you want to be with someone who's toxic? Why would you want to be someone who's a narcissistic? And this one is a woman. Your people, we're talking about a woman today. Like, ish, that's that. Like, think again. So even on the little things, like what kind of woman are you dating? What kind of woman are you courting? What kind of woman have you wifed to be your partner for life? And you know, some of these things, I said it at the beginning. The red flags are there, but sometimes we believe that they're going to turn green, but they don't. And if you're the woman who's nagging, and not nagging for progress, nagging that you're finishing someone, know what you're being compared to. You're like decaying bones in someone's life. Like, don't even assume that you're better than anything, even if you appear beautiful and dressed full of jewelry, smelling good. The real you, the internal you, is something that no one wants to reckon with. So something else that Proverbs 12 says is, let me get the words, not to just say it in my own way. The kindest act of the wicked is cruel. Any time that a narcissistic, toxic partner will do something, the thought that has come to mind is how abuse used to be presented a few years ago. Abusive partners used to be the kinds who are going to beat you up, and then the following day they present themselves bearing gifts for you. But the reality of things now is they won't come with those flowers. They won't even apologize. They won't even feel anything, because internally nothing good can come out of them. So even if they will come with those flowers, what will follow will be something worse than what was done to you a day before. It can even be like how you see someone has bought for you a new wig, a beautiful dress. You know, they've really pampered you because they wronged you yesterday, and their way of apologizing is getting for you all these things, and then they tell you, let's go out, let's go for lunch, dinner, coffee, whatever, like something just to make you feel good. And when you're there, you can even just ask something very, very simple, or even ask, why do you always do this to me? And the temper is just going to shoot. And what will happen is that even this guy can ask you, like, can strip you naked to take back their things, and they're like, yo, you don't respect. Can't you see I'm trying? So the kindest act can be a cruel, cruel thing. Sometimes I look at this thing and I'm like, yo, are you guys getting it? Do you understand? Well, the way of the fool seems right to them. However, the end is not going to be very beautiful. And fools show annoyance immediately. They don't hold back their tongue to either get clarity, to get understanding. If you make me angry, especially narcissistic, now let's put abusive a bit on the side, and toxic, narcissistic partners, and they will twist it that even everyone who's around you is really going to say, Aki, by the way, Wanjiko, you were wrong. But no, it's because of how malicious they are. And you remember, the kindest act is very cruel. So everyone may assume, oh boy, like it wasn't so bad, but for them, they are angry. Like even you can stop a party just because of them being angered. And they are full of trouble. that is it for 12th. Thank you for listening. Thank you for following. I really, really appreciate. We'll see you tomorrow, 13th. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. 13th. But our Friday the 13th is blessed. And we shall walk in blessings and we shall walk in favor. So how I would advise us to avoid being in such relationships? Knowing yourself is very important. Knowing what you want is really important. Being in Christ, being in God is even more important. Let it not be about what you see on the outside, but what your spirit, your gut feeling tells you about someone. I that has just been thrown in there as by the way. So we'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy the rest of your day, and catch you